Hey guys, welcome to this video on how to create a professional Minecraft server. So this is going to be a three-part series, and today we are going to just get the host and get our domain, because that's two of the main things that we need before we can actually start working on the server. So this series is going to be a professional Minecraft server, so you do have to spend money. If you don't want to spend money, then I've got a series that's called How to Create a Free Minecraft Server, and you can just check my channel for that. Anyways, so here's the situation. We've been working tirelessly for 2 weeks, and we have created Zipcraft. This is just my example. And we want to share it with the world, but our internet is pretty bad and we don't have that good of a computer. But we still have this really awesome server that we want to share with everyone. So we get a host, and a host is basically a company that has high grade quality servers, and they host it for you, and you can still control everything about your server, and you can do anything you want with the server. Yeah, so basically you just pay them monthly for them to host it, and you also collect donations. So that's what I mean by professional. You should be able to actually make money off of your server. Alright, so before we even start with the host, we're going to need a domain. So a domain is like thehive.mc. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. Just an example. So someone owns the Hive. They bought it and it's theirs. So let's just say we want to own zipcraft.net. So yeah, let's show you what that looks like. So this is just a example. This is actually mine, craftygames.net. I own that. It is mine, and I've paid for my spot, so I own it and no one else can buy that. So I get to control whatever craftygames.net looks like, and right now it's just a picture saying coming soon to a Minecraft near you. Pretty simple. So I'm not gonna really go into creating a website too much that in this episode, but I will be going into that in next episodes. Alright, so where do we get a domain from? This is GoDaddy.com. They are one of the biggest domain providers like ever, and if you ever want a domain, this is definitely one of the cheapest places to get it. So it's really simple. You just search for zipcraft.net. Alright, so it will do a search and it will tell you, hey, zipcraft.net is available. So you can just go ahead and add it to the cart, and it will ask you if you want privacy protection. Now I personally don't really use this too much, but it's really just someone can, if someone really wants to, they can find out your real name, and that's basically all they can do. Privacy protection just says GoDaddy instead of your real name. So if you want that, if you're really think you need it, then go ahead and add that. I'll just add it for the sake of an example, and it will update our cart. So continue to check out. It will ask you if you are creating a website that needs a host. They also do very cheap hosting. So there's the 3 tiers, and if you want to create a website, let's say with WordPress, they require a host. So some Minecraft server hosts actually give you a small plan for web hosting, but there's not many that do that. So if you really want that, then you can get that. I do not need that, so I'll just hit no thanks. And there we go. So zipcraft.net. By default, it says, do you want it for 5 years, which will be a ton. So let's just put it for 1 year. And yeah, so I have that protect your personal information on. If you don't have that, then you can, it's only $10 to get your own domain. So it'd be much easier than saying like 192.5.3, you know, all these different numbers. to give people to get onto your server. All they have to type in is mc.zipcraft.net. That's all they have to do to connect to your server. So it's a big plus for people. If people see that your server has their own custom domain, they'll be like, hey, these guys are legit, and I know that if I donate, it's going to a good cause, or so that's definitely awesome. So proceed to check out, and yeah, you do all that with your stuff. So I've been talking about hosts and hosting, and I don't know if a lot of you know what that is. So let's just go to BeastNode. So BeastNode is a very awesome Minecraft server host provider. They've been in the business for a while now, and they really do it right, I think. So let's see what they're all about. Yeah, so they have these things all right here, right for you to read. So instant setup. Basically, you just sign up, and right whenever you pay, they shoot you an email with all the login information, and you can right away upload your maps or whatever, or start working on your server. So it's really awesome, and it's a good thing to see that, because sometimes you have to wait like 24 hours before you actually get your hands on your server. So it's definitely a plus. Let's see, tireless support. So as you can see, it says we are here. I actually just finished a chat with them, so I had a question, and they answered it right away, and it says chat ended. Yeah, so if you ever go to beastnode.com, there's usually just this little chat box, and if it doesn't say we are here, then it will say leave us a message, and as soon as they see your email or your little message and question, then they'll shoot you an email, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Alright, so control panel. It's basically just a web application that you just log in, and it's console access. So you have access to all your console commands, also scheduled tasks, so you can run a like a command every so often if you want to back up your map or save your map, and it's really great to see that. So 99.9% uptime. So the servers are always on. You don't have to worry about having your computer on for the server to run. They take care of that, and if there's ever maintenance, there has to be maintenance on some of the servers. If they maintenance, it's only probably down for an hour or so, and then they're right back up running just as good as they were, or even better, because the maintenance would have helped. Alright, powerful servers. So they have quality grade high-end servers using some powerful Intel processors with lots of RAM, and one of the great things to see is solid-state drives. So if you don't know what a solid-state drive, it's basically a different type of hard drive, and it's all flash storage. So it's like a thumb drive or flash drive. It's all it's not mechanical. It's all just it's very, very fast drives. So that's really good to see, because with Minecraft servers, they're constantly writing to the world save. So if you have really fast drives, then you won't see any lag with your map. So that's great to see. Top tier bandwidth and gigabit uplink. So they have very, very high speeds for internet. They have a 1000 megabit per second uplink. So just to give you a comparison, I'm about the average internet user. I don't have a high-end plan or a very low-end plan, and I have 15 megabits per second. That's really, really slow compared to a gigabit uplink. So I think that's about like 4 or 5 times better than what I have, and that's very well. It's very good to see that, because your players will always have one of the best connections to your server. And the main thing that sets BeastNode apart is the affordability. So they really want to just get cheap servers for you that perform very high. So as you'll see right here, I will show you how cheap they actually are. So not only do they have great prices, but they have many locations. Even if you're in the UK, there's a EU server over there, and they also offer great here it says promotional offers. So Buycraft Premium. Buycraft is basically a website or an online store where people can donate, and if they donate, it runs commands on your server automatically, and that's great to see, great to have if you want to collect donations. So they have a 30-day free trial of that, and Buycraft is awesome. I use it a lot. Engine Advanced Plan. So I'm going to be showing you how to use Engine, and Engine, it has a 45-day trial of Engine Advanced. Engine is just a very advanced website creator focused around gaming. So they also have their own donation store, and you can have forums and vote links, and you can have all these different things with an Engine server, and it's great. Mumble Voice server, if you want a place where all your server members can just join in one chat room, that can happen, and they can all talk to each other. If you've ever used TeamSpeak, this is basically just like TeamSpeak. And domain IP. So if you don't want a domain from GoDaddy, you can still have an easy to remembered IP. So you don't have to have a number. You can have whatever you want, .beastnode.net, and that's the one of the most simple ways to connect to a server. Alright, so now we're getting on to pricing. So they go from 256 megabytes of RAM to about 4 gigabytes, or yeah, 4 gigabytes of RAM. So basically every 1024 megabytes of RAM is 1 gigabyte. So yeah, if you have any questions on like what which one best suits your needs, so let's just say Zipcraft really needs quite a bit of RAM, just because it has about like 20 plugins, and it has a map that people can just continually generate. We have a few mini games and stuff, so Skeleton or Blaze would probably be good for us. 20 plugins and 2.5 gigabytes of RAM. That'd be pretty good for what we need. So I'll go ahead and just order Skeleton, because that seems to suit my needs as good. So once you click on any of them, you'll be brought to this page, and you just adjust the slider to whatever you need. Really simple. So I want Skeleton, and it tells you everything you need to know about what you need. MySQL database, some plugins call for that, and it's great to see that for free. So yeah, let's see, order now. Alright, so here you can either choose monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually for your billing cycle. For the main user, they usually need just monthly, and but if you want to pay like $265 one time, you get your server locked in for an entire year, and you don't have to worry about paying. You can choose your location. If you are in the UK, then you would choose Amsterdam, because their server is based in Europe, and you would get the best connection to that server. So I'll just stick with Chicago. Beast Node free add-on. So make sure to click this checkbox, because you really will use this engine and Buycraft, and they're very great tools to have for your professional server. Alright, so let's just check out. Alright, so here it is, Minecraft Skeleton Plan, and then it tells me my location, my free add-ons, and then it will yeah, it will tell me all my stuff. So I'm an existing customer, so it has all my information right here. It's gonna be blocked out for you guys, but for obvious reasons. But yeah, so if I hit the new customer tab, let's see. Alright, well, I guess I'm signed in already, so yeah. Anyways, so agree to terms of service and complete order, and if you're not signed in, then you'll put in your information just to make sure that they're billing the right person, and you will, once you complete your order and pay, then they will send you an email, and it will be a invoice. So let me show you just what that invoice is. Your information will be right here. I'm gonna blur mine out again, and let's see. So I have a sheep server, a skeleton server, and 2 cow servers. So this is all going to power my server. You can actually link multiple servers up together, and that's what I'm planning to do. So it's unpaid right now, and right after I pay it, then they will send me the email with all my login information. Alright, so that's it for this episode. I will go into like after you have your server all paid for, I will show you how to actually use it. So if you like this video and found it helpful, then a like button would be very much appreciated, and if you want to see more from me and or this series, then subscribe. It'd be awesome if you subscribed, and I will catch you guys in my next video. See you later.